Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I have a video that I've been wanting to do. I just had to get to the bottom of this mystery because this is what I feel like it is. I am going to be comparing the Versace Crystal Noir EDT fragrance with the EDP fragrance. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on fragrance, beauty, self-care, body care, all of those girly things. If you enjoy all of that, then consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video, which is usually Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will also be leaving my lifestyle channel in the description box below. I do videos on mom life. I am a mom of 3. I do videos on cooking, cleaning, just day in the life types of vlogs. So I will be leaving that information in the description box. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back. How are you guys doing? I'm so happy to have you back on my channel, and I appreciate all of the love and support that I get from all of you. And with that said, let's go ahead and let's get started with today's video. Versace Crystal Noir. This fragrance was just very interesting for me from the beginning. This is one of the first fragrances that I bought about a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years. I don't remember exactly when, but I know that it was after I had my 3rd daughter when I started getting back into fragrances again. And I bought it, and then I just kind of let it sit there for more than a year without touching it because I just didn't know how I felt about it. I didn't know if I liked it. I didn't know if it was too much. I was very confused about it. And up until recently, I fell in love with it, and I have used a pretty good amount of it. I love it. I think that it's sexy. I feel like it's a super unique fragrance. Many people have described this fragrance as stepping out of a shower, like a steaming hot shower, and that smell of shampoos mixed together and like soap. That's kind of what this smells like. And I just bought the EDT. When I went to Ulta, they only had the EDT, so I didn't have the option of getting the EDP. And then I started seeing that there are so many different opinions on this. There's some people that say the EDP has coconut. There's people that say the EDT has coconut, and vice versa. Or there's people that don't get any coconut at all. Or it is just one of those fragrances that not two people can agree on what is in here, what is not in there. I'm honestly just gonna give you my opinion. I'm not saying that I am right or that I know what is in them, because I don't. I'm just going to give you kind of like what my nose picked up and what happened when I tested both of them. So I'm gonna start off by telling you the notes for the Versace Crystal Noir EDT. So the EDT is powdery, woody, vanilla, floral, fruity, violet, white floral, and musky. The top notes are violet, black currant, and black fig. Middle notes are jasmine, tuberose, and frangipani. And the base notes are sandalwood, cashmere, heliotrope, and vanilla. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the EDP. So I got it right here. This is the 1.7 fluid ounce, and I feel like I like the other packaging a little bit better than this one. This is a little much, but here is the bottle. I feel like you can knock someone out with this cap, but here they are side by side. Yeah, I think I like this one better. I definitely have thoughts on both of them, but let me go ahead and give you the main accords for the EDP. So the main accords for this one are warm, spicy, white floral, coconut, fresh, spicy, lactonic, woody, powdery, sweet, aromatic, and musky. Top notes are pepper, ginger, cardamom. Middle notes are coconut, gardenia, orange blossom, and peony. And the base notes are sandalwood, musk, and amber. So I had the EDT first. I could have sworn to you that I could pick up coconut in the EDT. The EDT on me lasts a lifetime. I will put this on right now, go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, and I will still smell this fragrance on my skin and on my clothes, which is very hard for me because I always tell you guys that my skin just eats up fragrance. So I appreciate the longevity of this fragrance on my skin. Okay, so yesterday was when I officially tested them side by side because I know how the longevity is and everything, but I just wanted to test them side by side to see about the whole coconut note and what was going on with that. I sprayed this one on my right side, like all over my arm, and this one on my left. Right in the opening, the EDP is way more spicy, peppery, just spicier than the EDT. Also, the EDP almost has like a syrup-like feeling to it, of like how it's a little bit thicker. So yes, you get the cardamom and the pepper right off the bat. That's what I pick up. I don't get anything else. With the EDT, it's a little fresher. Yeah, with this one, I love the way this one opens up. So this one, I get more of that black currant, the fig. I don't get those spices in this one. So the opening, I prefer the EDT. When you first smell the EDP, I didn't get no coconut at all. So I said, okay, why are the notes saying coconut for the EDP when I feel like maybe the EDT has more of a coconut scent to it, more of like a coconut water scent to it? So the opening in the EDP is just straight up ginger, cardamom, and pepper, and it is strong. Like, that's what you're gonna get. If you don't like those types of notes, you are not going to like this fragrance one bit. It also takes a very long time for those notes to dry down and for other notes to shine through. In the beginning, the EDT had more of a coconut feel to me, but now that I am looking at the notes, I attribute the coconut scent in the EDT to the fig, because fig tends to have a coconut effect. I usually pair fig body creams with coconut fragrances a lot because they go very well together. So I think that maybe the fig is giving people the impression of coconut in there, even to me. Yeah, I smell this and it smells like there's coconut in there. The frangipani is a very like tropical, they use that a lot in tropical fragrances. So I feel like that's probably where we're getting that coconut note to it. So this can very easily be put into a coconut note type of category, because I definitely pick up that vibe. Midway through the dry down, when the spices start to calm down in the EDP, I started to get the gardenia in this one. I'm not the biggest fan of gardenia, but it was fine in this fragrance. I feel like I can tolerate it. And then finally, when this dried down, I smelled the coconut. Like in this one, it's coconut in here. It has to be coconut in here from what I'm smelling. I get coconut. So you have to get through all of those spices first to actually be able to get that coconut fragrance. Once this fragrance is dried down, which is probably 10 to 15 minutes after the initial spray, is when you're gonna start noticing those other notes popping through. The coconut, I want you to picture like a coconut cut in half. You still have everything, the coconut, it's not the water of the coconut, it's the actual meat of the coconut, creamy, but they season that coconut with a bunch of pepper, a bunch of shredded ginger, and cardamom in there. That's what you're gonna smell. So I would not tell people that this is a creamy, sweet coconut type of fragrance, because it's not. It is a spicy coconut. When you have that coconut with the spices, you have like gardenias around you, because that gardenia scent is present to me. So now, if I thought that the EDT was long lasting, I put this on, and probably like an hour or two after, I went to go do a Peloton workout on my bike, and the EDP was, I could smell it while I was working out, and it is even stronger than the EDT. So I don't even know how long this is going to last. I haven't fully worn this one like everywhere. I tested it solely just to look for that coconut and to see what notes I can pick out in it. But yeah, very, very strong, potent, long-lasting fragrance. Once they are fully dried down and you went through those stages of the notes popping up and all of that, and it is just dry and it's been on you for maybe like a couple of hours, I will say that they're very similar. So there's probably no need to own both. I did this strictly for YouTube to give my opinion on it, but I think I would be totally fine with the EDT. I also don't like to put fragrances into age categories. You guys know that I always say you wear what you like. Nothing is too juvenile, nothing is too mature. But if I had to put them into what I would think age groups would like, because every age groups do tend to have preferences, I would say that the EDT would be more versatile among like a lot of ages. I could see someone in their 20s wearing it, someone in their 30s wearing it, someone in their 40s, 50s, you know, and it's just 60s. It's just a more versatile fragrance. It's not as mature as the EDP. I feel like the EDP is something that maybe like a 20-something-year-old woman, or me, I'm in my 30s, just turned 30. I feel like now is when I'm starting to appreciate fragrances like this. So this one is a little bit more on the mature side. This one can work for any age group that just wants a little bit of a more spicy type of fragrance, or cool, fresh, spicy type of fragrance. The EDP is creamier, it is more dense, and then the EDT is a little bit airier to me and a little bit thinner in, you know, it's not as thick as this one. So those are the differences that I kind of feel when it comes to these two fragrances. So I think that the one that actually does have coconut in it is the EDP, but I guess we will never know because there's just so much like back and forth on which one is the one that has it. This one is just a spicy coconut, a coconut with a bunch of spices on top, a bunch of pepper. And then this one is like a little bit sweeter. The frangipani in there and the fig, I feel like, is what gives that coconut type of tropical feel to this one, even though it's still a little like spicy in a way. This fragrance is very hard to describe, but I just wanted to give my opinion on these two, and I am happy that I was able to spot the differences for you so that you can make up your mind on which one you would like to try. This fragrance is not for everybody. I feel like it's one that you have to kind of like work your way up to liking it, and some just don't like it at all. So that is my thoughts on the Versace Crystal Noir EDT and EDP. I hope that you guys found this video a little bit helpful. I think that the mystery is just going to live on forever, because I got so many comments where one person would say that the coconut was in the EDT, another one would say no, it's in the EDP, another one would say it's not in there at all, and it's just very confusing. But it's whatever our noses decides to pick up. So I feel like they both have coconut type of vibes in there. If you really search for it, it is not like if it's going to scream out coconut to you, but this one in the dry down has to have coconut. It has to have coconut. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments, what is your experience with this fragrance? What do you guys think? Let's talk about it. If anyone has more information, I went to Fragrantica. I know that sometimes Fragrantica is not the most reliable, but I'm pretty sure that there's more information out there on the notes. It just adds a little bit more to the confusion. But let's talk, and that is going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one.